Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Introduce myself. My name is Rayhan Shensine. Number NPM 24411081. Class of Mnj24 C. In this video, I will explain on of the material from microeconomics, namely material independent and benefit from trade. You wear clothes made from cotton grown in Georgia and sewn in a factory in Thailand. You drive to college in car whose parts were manufactured in more than a dozen countries around the world. Then you open an economics textbook written by an author who lived in Massachusetts, published by a company in Ohio, and printed on paper made from tree grown in Oregon. Every day, you you depend on countless people, most of whom you have never met, to provide the goods and service you enjoy. This independence is possible because people trade with each other. They do not profit goods and service to you out of generosity, nor do they provide them because the government requires to satisfy your want. Rather, they profit the goods and service they produce to your end other consumer because they get something in return. 3 and 2 absolute and fixed. Producer use the term absolute advantage when comparing whichever requires favor input the product a good is said to have an absolute advantage in producing that good. In your example, time is the only input, so when can determine absolute advance by looking at how long it takes to produce its goods. Ross has an absolute advantage in product both meat and potatoes because of both goods. Ross only needs 20 minutes of input to produce 1 unit of meat, when frying need 1 horse. Also, roast only need 10 minutes to produce 1 ounce of potato, while frying needs 15 minutes. Based on this information, we can conclude that roast has a lower cost of producing potatoes if when calculate the cost in terms of the number of input. 3 and 2b. Opportunity cost and comparative advantage. There is another way to calculate the cost of producing potato, rather than financial the input required. We can compare their opportunity cost. Recall from chapter 1 that the opportunity cost of a good is when we give up to obtain it. In this example, we assume that Frank and Ross each spend 1 horse a day working on clothes. Therefore, the time spent producing potatoes reduces the time available to produce meat. When Ross and Frank relocates their time to produce each of the two goods, they move along the production possibility frontier. They give up the production of 1 unit of one good to produce on one of the other. 3 and 3 application of comparative advantage. The principle of comparative advantage explain in interdependence and the gain from trade because interdependence is so prevalent in the modern world. The principle of comparative advantage has many applications. Here are two examples, one imaginary and one very important. Thank you. See you in the next video. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.